All right, Andrew, thank you. Well, in continuing coverage, it's a once-in-a-century day as more than 20 million Floridians are being impacted by Hurricane Milton's catastrophic landfall. Right now, winds as high as 85 miles per hour are moving inland as heavy rains and flooding pummel central and northern Florida. Some parts of the state could see up to 18 inches of rain by tonight, along with what the National Hurricane Center is calling life-threatening flash flooding. And take a look. Also, we're going to show you in just a moment some of the tornadoes, as you see here, battering the state. And you kind of see the urgency, how fast those cars were going and kind of how many lives at stake.
Yeah, this was an incredible outbreak of tornadoes yesterday. More than 100 tornado warnings issued by combined National Weather Service offices throughout the state of Florida.
Yeah, overnight, Florida's National Weather Service has issued at least 133 tornado warnings. This one here destroyed a sheriff's office building before Milton even made landfall. Luckily, nobody was inside the building.
That happened in St. Lucie County, where officials say several people are dead, unfortunately, after one of the tornadoes hit a retirement community. We don't know how many yet, but the storm's death toll is expected to rise today. FEMA says more than 70,000 people are in shelters, a positive sign that many residents did follow the warnings. They're hunkering down and hoping for the best, and schools and other facilities are being adapted to meet the evacuees.
We're going to hope that the power stays on. And of course, if it doesn't, we'll deal with that as well.
Bring more than 10,000 guests across 16 shelters. Right now, more than 3 million people are without power in Florida.
Yeah, and Andrew, for many residents who were not able to evacuate, those shelters are their best bet amid the floods, winds, and tornadoes. So now, Andrew, we want you to help us understand the connection between those tornadoes and the rest of the storm.
Yeah, this is not surprising at all. Anytime we get a major landfalling hurricane, or really any tropical storm for that matter, there's always going to be an inherent risk of tornadoes, and that's always going to be true on the eastern side of the storm. So I want to go back to yesterday, and I actually want to show you the wind field. So this is the wind speed and direction of the winds here at the ground. Notice that wind is coming in from the southeast across central Florida. Now, that may sound familiar because when I talk about tornado potential here in the Quad Cities, it's always what we call a backing wind out of the southeast that we're concerned about. And boy, do you get a lot of southeast winds with hurricanes, especially on the eastern side. So keep this in your mind, but I also want you to use your imagination to plot another line on this map. That is the upper level winds associated with the hurricane. Those are coming in this direction. So the fact that you've got winds going just like this as you're going higher up into the atmosphere, that's what provides the support for tornadoes. What was unusual about yesterday is the strength of some of those tornadoes. It's likely we're going to be seeing a handful of EF3s in terms of their intensity. Typically with hurricanes, we get quick little spin-ups, but yesterday that was not the case. You look at the video we showed earlier, it looked like something you would see right here in the Midwest. It was certainly something to behold. Devin?
All right, Andrew, thank you. And this all happening just 2 weeks after Hurricane Helene devastated the Gulf region, which Florida Governor Ron DeSantis is warning makes Milton even more dangerous.
Floodwaters and rushing storm surge are very dangerous. And I would say that's even more so in spite of everything the state did to help these local communities hit by Helene remove a lot of debris.
Now, Florida has deployed 9,000 National Guard members from several states. President Joe Biden is also reassuring Floridians they have his and Vice President Kamala Harris's support.
To the people of Florida and all the impacted states, we've got your back. We've got your back. And Kamala and I will be there for as long as it takes to rescue, recover, and rebuild.
More than 8,000 federal personnel are on the ground right now. The White House says the Defense Department and U.S. Army Corps of Engineers are ready to support recovery efforts. Now, Iowa and Illinois are also helping to respond to the devastation. Iowa Governor Kim Reynolds says she's sending state National Guard soldiers in high water vehicles to support response efforts. And Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker says he's sending personnel from the state's Emergency Management Agency. Well, you can follow our coverage of Hurricane Milton as it develops. Just text the word Milton to the number you see on your screen. That's 309-304-0888, and we'll send you a link with more information and live cameras throughout that area.